Hey guys, thank you for tuning in, Coach KZ at Majestic Life Solutions. What happened to my stuff? Oh, there I go. So I don't even want to talk about this thing. So I was sitting here basically. Um, so just think about this. So I went to the stores to go get my so like I say, like when you running a business, right? You got to have a business plan. And so this what I was this, in my mind, I always had a plan. You have a plan in your mind, and then you have to write it down. You got to put it on. You got to put it in documentation, right? So what I went to go get this. So I was gonna actually show you guys, but I don't even have it on the computer because the computer that I actually use. Yeah, I can't get into it. I don't know how I can get into it, but I can't get into it. But that's what all my stuff on it. So I found a little something, right? So as like I want to be different than other people, you know. Yeah, I've talked about my cleaning service business, right? Talked about my cleaning service business. So I had went to go get the employment whatever it's called. The employment handbook or whatever, right? That's what it's called. The employment handbook. So I went to go get it, and I'm gonna tell you something. And so by me teaching this, I was gonna teach the my staff. And I want you guys to do this, and because this is something that's going to help somebody else in their business or something too. Because I wanted to. Well, I'm going to. Not wanted to. Going to. Still gonna do it because like some cleaning service business, I know they have their limit that they pay. Probably, probably. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna pay. But okay, so this was my goal. My goal was to make my employees satisfied. You understand what I'm saying? Because this running a business is not easy, right? But if you've been in this, I can't see with these on the reading. So if you've been in a situation where you've been a job. So I said, you know what I said to myself? I said, you know what? When I open it up, you only get so many employees, right? So think about if I'm paying you $30 an hour and your pay gonna go up as I eat, you eat. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how I had mine. When I eat, you eat. But $30 an hour, it doesn't matter about, I wanted to make sure the clients was gonna be happy. I wanted to make sure that the business had funds to get supplies, everything. So I did my little money management. So here was and it just tickled me because I just so with the cleaning service business, so it was saying welcome to almost the God is intended to help each of us make a most of the total reward and personal development opportunities that make working at almost a satisfying and rewarding experience. The programs within this guide helps almost attract, retain, and motivate talented people, establishing best practices in human resources, employees programs into a broader total rewarding picture. Some of the programs addresses your immediate needs, such as plans to create opportunities to grow and develop, supporting a winning culture with work environment. So provide money you need to meet your ongoing financial stability, and to protect your health and income. Others are designed to meet your future needs, like providing long care financial security, right? So I got up in here with all the stuff what it means. So this the index, right? So you have to go through the training of the I for eye safety, employment safety responsibilities, hazard identification and control, cautious improvement, uh and all kinds of stuff like that. Just stuff like that. So in so the only reason I'm saying it because I want somebody else to do something like that. So just think about this. So this was my goal, to help an individual, because like you have homeless people, whatever, right? So therefore $30 an hour, right? So if they was homeless or whatever, however it was. So think about think about this. You working for my company. You working for my company, right? I can see this. I can't, but I can't. You working for my company, making $30 an hour. So I was gonna have a way where you can actually save money to buy your house. So just think about you want to put down $30,000 on a home, right? You want to put $30,000 on a home. So say for instance, I'm paying you $30 an hour. You getting $30 an hour. I gotta put my glasses on. $30 an hour. You making 80 hours a week, right? So thirty times 80 is 24, correct? So therefore, so how much would you to come up with, just say 30 months. 30 months. Is it? Yeah, just do 30 months. 30 months you want to try to buy you a home. So that's 2.5 years, right? You gotta save. You gotta know how to save this money because you know what this money is going for, right? So your goal is to get $30,000 to pay down on you a home, right? For you get out this homelessness, okay? Because Coach Kizzy is helping you. Your boss is helping you, okay? So therefore, so that's 2,400. So you want to save $30,000 to purchase this home, right? So therefore, so how much would you save out of a paycheck each paycheck? So you save so out of that 24, you save $480, right? You save $480. If you save $480, you take that out, that's gonna give you $480. Hold on. For 63 paychecks. 63 paychecks. 63 paychecks will give you $30,000. Right? Yeah. 63 paychecks will give you $30,000. 63 months, not 63 months. Hold on. 63 paychecks. But 63 paycheck, I mean, just say for instance, so you do 63 times 26 equals 2. Yeah, and that's 29 months. 29 months. So you take 400, but you got to save this money. You got to save this money for, you already know this money is, you don't touch it. You don't touch this money. This is money for you to purchase you a home. So you do 30 months times 12. I mean, divide into. So sometimes you have some kind of thing. So that's two and a half. That's 2.5 years, but you want to give yourself at least 3 years, at least, right? And then don't worry about the bonus because you might already get there. You might get there faster about the bonuses and stuff like that. So that's what I want to tell you guys because like we say that we helping people, right? I know how to help myself. I know how to help myself. You understand what I'm saying? So this is what I say about being kind and compassionate to others. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a heart that's pure like gold. And so by me opening up my company was gonna be told it's gonna be different. It's still gonna be different. Just because I told you that, it's gonna be something like that because it's gonna be. I wanted like programs where you can actually enter into where we help we help individuals to succeed their goals in life because we want everybody. What I do, I want everybody to succeed in something in life. I don't want them to just be like thinking that okay, well, that's the boss. He walking around here, got all that money, and he this and that, and he this and that. You got to know how to help an individual, not be selfish with with funds, because once you be selfish with funds, God sees you. God sees exactly what you're doing. And so I feel like if you do your employees right, you'll always have what? Employees. So I just want you to just kind of just get a grip, just get a whiff of what running a business is like. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's why a lot of people quit, because they don't feel like they've been treated fairly, so they quit. I know I done had my share of quitting jobs, because like when you're not being treated fairly, and I'm quit. I'm gonna quit in a minute. I wasn't I don't believe I was meant to work for anyone. That's my belief system. I'm not I don't believe that I'm meant to work for anyone, because it's just that I just don't. I go by their rules. I go by their rules, but sometimes when your rules is not adding up with your actions. You understand what I'm saying? And some of the employees that you just hire because you hire because you hire. You gotta know what to do in the business, whatever. And you have those ones that trying to think they run the whole job, and we got the same title. We got the same title. If we hold the same title, ain't nobody running anything. You understand what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It's crazy how people do. But we're gonna do affirmations, okay? That's what we're gonna do. No, it's not supposed to go like that. You supposed to do it like that. Well, don't we got the same title? Don't we hold the same title? Just because how somebody else do their stuff. Like I don't work at a nursing home where hold on, you guys. I know. All right, I'm big. Oh, so it's like a little story time. So I was working at a nursing home, right? And so like the schedule be the schedule, but somebody that was working there for about 30 years, they think they get privilege, employee privilege, whatever it's called. So so she was so when I get there, she want to work on one side. So when I get there before her, and my side already done, and so my side was already done, and so she wanted to try to come in and take my side. Oh, I this where I work at. I work on this side. I work. No, you don't. Not today, because my name is on that. My name is on that board on this side right here, and I'm gonna take the side. My work is already done. You gotta go back there and do your work. She was mad at me. I quit though. I quit because she was something else, and not knowing that that was my brother's friend's sister. She was something else, man. When I tell you she was something else, she was something else. I was like, you know what? I just can't put up with this. I'm just gonna. I woke up one morning. I said they called me. I said I ain't finna go wrong for no people. The Holy Spirit, what message you want us to? What message you want us to hear for today? I didn't have stuff wrong for them either, and they still wanted me to come back. Well, they hired me back or something. I don't forget. I didn't want to work there. And then you would never know, like people that you worked with up in there. You know what? I don't even know the man's name, but it was he was he was an African, and I used to have him to like when we where he used to have me to help him pull up a resident or do something like that. So I did that, but I did not know people were actually doing what they was doing, and that's why I said, you know what, I got to do what I got to do, because if you see these people actually abusing these people, well, I didn't see it. It was on the news. I was like, you know what? Look what he doing. I didn't even know that he was doing that. That was crazy. That was crazy. And then a lot of people don't, and then you don't know what's going on, because you have the people that's the nurses sit at the desk. They don't really go around checking this and checking that and doing this, but the family members had a hidden camera in there, and that's how they caught his butt. Hmm. They caught his butt. Sure did. Man, he was putting a pillow over that lady head. I mean, he was smashing her into the bed. I mean, when I tell you, like, this was on the news. He was smashing her head in the bed. He was doing all kinds of crap. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so it made me get in a position of, I'm gonna open up my own practice. I'm gonna do my own stuff, because they don't need to be treated in that like that, because these are people family. Just think about if that was you, or if that was me, if that was my mama, if that was my daddy. That's how you have to put your mind frame. You have to put your mind frame is that, what if that's your mama, your daddy, and you beat my mama like that? Oh, child, man, I'm going to the penitentiary. Hmm. I'm going to the penitentiary. But if I would have seen him do that lady like that, I still would have been going to the penitentiary. I sure would have. I sure would have, because I didn't. That wasn't right. That man. He put that. I mean, smothered the lady in the debate. I don't care if she spit on you. I don't care whatever it was, or she didn't want to get in the bed. That's her right. You got to know people rights when you do. He went through the same training I went through, but with them, somebody probably wrote his certificate, just gave it to him. For real, because you at once upon a time they had where they they were having something that you can just pay somebody and you can get your nursing license. Hmm. So my thing was, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to just pay somebody just to get a nursing license. What if I messed up in some area? If I mess up in some area, I'm gone. That's stupid. That's stupid. There was one lady, she went to jail. She went she went to jail from the job. What I tell you, she went to jail from the job. She went to jail from the job. She wasn't even a nurse. But she was good though. She was good though. She wasn't even a nurse. She had forged some papers or some stuff that she did. No, she was working in somebody else's name. She stole somebody's identity and worked in their name, and they came and picked her up. They picked her up, man. When I tell you they picked her up. I ain't so they picked her up. They said, you ain't supposed to get away with this. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna keep my little CNA, and I'm gonna be good. So I choose to see the goodness in myself and others as God sees us. I create my own path and follow it with confidence. Everything I touch is blessed. I communicate openly and honestly with others. I am consistent learning and evolving as a business owner. Ooh, look what came out. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the Lord and His mighty power. Pray the word. My kindness has the power to uplift and inspire others. Harmony and balance in partnership. God lead me in wisdom. Happy life, happy marriage. I was I was young and now I'm old, yet I have never seen the righteous forsake or their children begging for bread. I will humble myself. Ooh, that came out. Listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I tell you. Ooh, it came out and I just talked about that. I trust God's plan for my life. Let the word of my mouth and the thoughts of my heart be pleasing to God. Now that was awesome. I haven't did these quotes in a long time. But you know what? Guess what? Sometimes it's best to just do it. Do it. Just do it. That's what Nike said. Just do it. Oh, the bottom chord says, trusting God when things are difficult. Nope. I want to do the Holy Spirit thing. Yeah. And that's gonna be it for me, guys. Oh yeah. I've been like knick-knacking and snacking and stuff because okay, sometimes you have to do what? You have to fast. You have to fast. I haven't been eating. I eat a little bit, but I just haven't been hungry. I guess it's time to fast. So let's see how long can I fast? Holy Spirit, what message you want us to hear out of this day? All right. Be courageous. Fear is temporary. Be courageous. Fear is temporary, but faith is eternal. Trust that you are supported by the divine. Listen to your inner voice. It is divine. Um, the Lord will keep you from all evil. He will keep your life. The Lord will keep your going out and you're coming in from times forth and forevermore. That's Psalms 121, 7a. Trust in God's timing is perfect. Faith can move mountains. Yes, it can. Spirit, what other message you have for me? Oh man, I knew it was one gonna fall on the floor. Okay. Oh. Okay. What is it? Act of kindness, multiply blessings. You are loved unconditionally. Find joy in everyday moments. Live with intentions and purpose. Use your gift to glorify God. Spirit was messy for me. Live in the present moment. God is our refuge and our strength, A helper who is always found in times of trouble. That's Psalms 46:1. Spirit, what the message have? Oh, embrace change. Do not fear rejection. Your value comes from me, not others. What the course? What the message have for us here? Pursue peace in any interaction. Share your testimony to inspire others. Okay. Open your heart to receive love. Be a peacemaker in a troubled world. Of course, Spirit. Have faith even when the path is unclear. That's what the Holy Spirit had to say to us. No. Okay, I'm gonna do the last one. Oh, that's what I was been looking for. Mhm. Holy Spirit got these cards and the message you want us to hear for today. Okay. Every day I embrace joy that comes from my faith. Your intuition is your guiding light. Every day, every step I take brings me closer to my highest potential. Joy comes from within, cultivated. I will own my own land. Ooh. I trust in my abilities to navigate difficult situations. You are never alone. The universe is always with you. Embrace change. Embrace change. It is a sign of growth. Spirit weather must have fun. Life is a mirror. What you give is what you receive. Every moment is a fresh beginning. Forgiveness frees your soul. I am a leader. I choose to focus on solutions rather than the problems. And these are here just right there for the mess spirit. I am worthy of abundance and attract prosperity into my life. The last card is play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Last card on the bottom is challenge your fears. They only are illusions. So you guys, if did nobody tell you today that they love you, just know that God